Everybody wants to talk about how to monetize on YouTube. They'll tell you about Adsense, affiliate links, brand deals, and I'm just going to come right out and say it. They're wrong. Yes, those things absolutely work, but they're all just ways of selling somebody else's stuff. You are doing all the work to build an audience that has tremendous value, and then you're basically giving it away for a cut or a commission. So welcome to my channel. I took a 20-year career in insurance. I built a YouTube channel teaching people about it, and now it supports me at over $500,000 a year with under 40,000 subscribers. My background is in video production, and I've got a degree in radio and TV, so I've seen both the old way and the new way of doing this. And here's what I think people are missing. The true power of YouTube isn't in renting out your audience to other companies. It's in owning the connection that you build yourself. 15 years ago, if you wanted to get a message or a product in front of people, you had to go through a gatekeeper, right? TV networks, radio stations, billboards, everything required massive amounts of money and permission. Even running ads on local radio meant producing the spot, buying airtime, right? Billboards are the same deal. And you only have those spots for a limited amount of time, right? But today, with nothing more than a smartphone and a Google account, you can talk directly to somebody on the other side of the world, and you can do it for almost free. Honestly, that is a bigger revolution than I think most people realize. Yes, AI is massive and it already is reshaping the world, but the democratization of media changed everything before it. So think of AI as kind of the next chapter in this same story. We've already seen Hollywood-level short films generated from a single sentence text prompt, and it's only going to grow. Right now, YouTube has over 2.7 billion monthly users. That's 1 out of every 3 people on the planet logging in every month. People watch over 1 billion hours of content here every day, and the average viewing session lasts close to 40 minutes. This isn't TikTok scrolling, this is deep engagement if your videos are worth watching. And it's not just on phones or laptops anymore. YouTube is being watched more and more on big living room TVs, replacing traditional cable in a lot of cases. In fact, YouTube beats every streaming service in total viewing time. And in a lot of places, it even outranks things like Netflix, BBC, and major networks as the #1 TV channel. So when I hear people reduce YouTube to a side hustle with ads and affiliate links, I just think that they're underselling what this platform actually is. It is the single most powerful distribution tool ever handed to ordinary people. It is as revolutionary as the printing press was back in the 1500s or whenever that was. And I don't think that that's an exaggeration, but just because it's nearly free doesn't mean that it's easy. Gear has gotten a lot cheaper and these phones will shoot Hollywood quality video, but producing content consistently takes work. And here's the catch, right? There is a catch. Once you start doing this, you can't stop, right? If you want to build an audience, you've got to keep feeding them. The content creation hamster wheel is absolutely a real thing, but it's not a punishment. Think of it as kind of a joyous grind because what you're building is yours. And if you really love what you're talking about, it's just not work. Every video that you make is another brick in a foundation that you own. And no network executive can cancel you. No radio station manager can bump your slot. And that's the part that nobody seems to want to emphasize. The value in this is not a $2,000 brand deal. It's in building an audience that trusts you. And when you own that trust, you can share your message, your service, your product, or whatever you believe is actually worth sharing. That's the kind of leverage that a billboard absolutely can never buy you. So my advice is simple. Don't play small ball trying to make a couple of bucks off of ads selling other people's stuff, right? Think bigger. Think about building something that matters to you and to the people who are watching. YouTube is your distribution network, right? It's your studio, your microphone, your broadcast tower, your marketing department, all rolled up into one. So I think the question you have to ask yourself is, what are you going to do with all that power that you already have just sitting right here, okay? Well, let's talk about it. If you're over 40 and you're looking at YouTube as a way to avoid being steamrolled by the AI revolution, there are better ways to monetize yourself than for an AdSense check. Your first step is to figure out what you know that other people would pay for, right? That could be decades of experience in your trade, your profession, or a hobby. If you've spent 20 years or 30 or 40 years learning how to do something, there are thousands and thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people who'd gladly pay to shortcut that journey. And YouTube is where they can find you. Here is the key, okay? People don't just want raw information. They want you to guide them, okay? Think about it this way. All the information that you need to become a brain surgeon is technically out there for free, but nobody tries to teach themselves brain surgery by piecing together articles and videos and borrowing textbooks from the library. Wannabe brain surgeons choose a high-quality brain surgery school because they want guidance on the best path in the shortest time with the fewest dead ends. And that's exactly what your YouTube audience is looking for, okay? No matter what niche you're in, they're looking for speed and they're looking for guidance. So you can package your knowledge into online courses, you can build coaching or consulting programs, you can create a membership community where people pay to learn directly from you and from each other, or you can use YouTube to drive attention to a service or product that you already provide in the real world. And that is the difference between renting out your audience to somebody else and owning it yourself. Instead of sending people off to Amazon with your affiliate link, you send them to your own product or service. But another catch is that you gotta create something that people actually value when you're making these videos. For people in their 40s and beyond, this is especially powerful because you've lived long enough to actually have something worth teaching. And while AI can mimic a lot of things, it cannot replace lived experience. It absolutely cannot replace your individual story. So here's the playbook. Make content that shares what you know, build trust with your audience, and then create ways for them to go deeper with you. Books, courses, coaching program, live events, right? The video is the front door. Your expertise, your personality, those are the things that are going to keep people coming back. This is how you build relationships with your audience. And this is how you avoid being replaced by a chat bot, right? You make yourself irreplaceable by turning your experience into something tangible and valuable. But be yourself, okay? People are either gonna love you or they're gonna hate you, and that's perfectly okay. You actually want people to self-select away from you and go to your so-called competition. The people who truly resonate with you will become your biggest fans. Please don't waste energy trying to appeal to folks who want every other word to be the F word, or even the ones who just want to rely on ChatGPT and they really don't care about learning from a person. That's totally fine. Let people choose you for you. That is the real opportunity of YouTube, and it's sitting there right now waiting for you if you have the guts to pick it up and run with it. So here's my question for you. If YouTube really is the most powerful distribution tool ever handed to ordinary people, why do you think so many creators still waste their audience selling somebody else's stuff? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear whether you think I'm out of my mind or not. And if you want to learn why AI is like fast food, click on the video. I'll catch you in the next one.